Marquette leads it by a 4-3 margin. And the last time they met 2 years ago, and Marquette won it in a thriller, 11-10.
It was a thriller, and I'll tell you what, from an electrifying game, Bellarmine was down 8 goals in that game against Marquette. Came back, tied it up, had an opportunity to win the game. Marquette pulled it off. Kudos to them. Here we are. There's certainly an energy and a rivalry in the air, and face-offs about ready to go.
A place where Bellarmine has struggled this year with face-offs because of just haven't gotten many of them on the season, but on the penalty there, they get it to open the game as I say, the home opener for the Bellarmine Knights. Already played 2 games this season. As Bellarmine now being patient, get its offense set up, work it over on the right side. Shot's going to be taken, and we're going to have our first goal of the afternoon, and it is scored by Patrick Keegan.
Wow, what a goal here. And I tell you again, Gary, you work on those things in practice right there from a substitution standpoint. And that started with the substitution across the midfield, opening things up for a quick give and go, keep the ball hot, keep things moving. Well done, Knights. Way to get on the board early.
Patrick Keegan, a 6'1 senior out of Westchester, Pennsylvania. He's a midi. And as he said, they worked it over to him, and he got the clear look.
And, I mean, being able to step into your shot like that, pick your spot, just a great that little star formation that we've seen. You got the little house up top, running almost essentially at 2-2-2, kind of popping in and out, looking for that outside shot. And what a stinger on the outside. Well done.
Yes, it was. Shot taken by Holden Patterson over on the right side and able to sneak it in and get it by Higginbotham. And I don't think Higginbotham even thought it went in the goal. He thought it went wide, but Patterson with a nice shot over there on the right side, and he's tied this game at 1.
Yeah, Patterson with an absolute laser, and I mean, credit the offense. Able to kind of be patient here, give him enough time to step into it and get his hands free, and that's all you need. Well done, big guy.
Patterson, a midi. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for the shot, taking it and scoring the second goal of the afternoon is Russell Melendez. An attack, he's an outstanding attack for this Marquette squad, and he has put his team up by a score of 2-1. That's where we stand. We will take a break. We'll be back to Bellarmine University in just a moment.
And they had a couple good looks early. Obviously, Bellarmine defense is going to be playing man down because they are man down. See them trying to get a little something up top here.
And this point for Bellarmine, it's all about the slide.
Absolutely, because you can see right here, they're comfortable on the outside, as they should be. They get an opportunity to step into it. And what happens there is that they've got so much traffic going through the middle. You've got to acknowledge those cutters. And when you do acknowledge those cutters, you do give up just a little bit of a pocket on the outside. And, hey, credit the Golden Eagles for able to step into that pocket and absolutely just let the cannon rip.
So on that man-up opportunity, Devin Cowan is the one who steps in and scores the goal to put them up 3-1. Devin Cowan had an outstanding year last year as a freshman. We take a look at the replay.
I mean, this is what you want. This is your stud. This is your go-to guy.
Plenty of time on the shot clock, coming up on 30 seconds on the shot clock. Bellarmine, both teams have been very patient on offense, and very few, or I don't think I've seen any bad shots today.
No, they have, and I tell you, I got to lean the credit towards the Golden Eagles just because this is their first game, but you almost feel as if Bellarmine has learned from the previous 2 games, and hey, let's value these possessions. What a touch. What a touch. I'll tell you what, Playstead giving the ball up right,
yes.
You can feel it, just an alley-oop, if you will. There's an alley-oop from basketball to lacrosse. Here it is, folks.
Kyle Playstead with the assist, and Ben Hubbs gets the goal. Great play by the
Look
Knights.
how he's ready. Sticks there, up in the box. Boom, just a solid fundamental quick stick. 2-4. Love it. Absolutely love seeing Hubbs on the board. So that's his first
penalty against Marquette. Puts Bellarmine at a man up for the first time today. Here coming up on the midway point of the second period.
Yeah, and similar to what we saw in the man up for Marquette, you're seeing a little 2-2-2. Guys getting busy in traffic on the inside, trying to open something up, and look, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Well done, Knights. Both teams have to respond, and the reality is, Gary, in this game, you have to honor those cutters. You have to honor those guys on the inside, and when you do, you pinch. It's just natural, and when you do that, you do offer a little bit less of a high percentage shot on the outside, but nonetheless, being able to step into it. Well done, Bellarmine. Here we are. Instead of 4-1, 4-2, we're at 3-3. It's a ball game.
Marquette had scored 3 unanswered to go up 3-1, but Luke
finish. So kudos to Coach Soriano and what he's been able to instill. And tell you what, you feel like things are kind of clicking, and you feel like both teams have filled each other out, and we have a ball game here. Nice touch.
Great shot, and I believe I was kind of lost in the jerseys. I believe that was Bobby O'Grady who scored it for Marquette. We'll take a look at the replay here in just a second, but I believe it was O'Grady who got it in there, but we'll take a look at it again and see, make sure. Well,
and similar to Hubbs, notice O'Grady, where his stick is when he's calling for the ball. He's ready to receive and shoot. And in an instant like that, as you're getting in the teeth of the defense, there's no time to cradle. It's a quick stick. And not only is it a quick stick, but it's got to be a quick placement. And to be able to execute like that on the run, on the fly, credit the Golden Eagles. That's a heck of a touch. Just look at the quick stick. I mean, that's how you practice it.
Was Bobby O'Grady who got the goal for Marquette. He'd taken a couple of shots previously, but able to stick that one in the back of the net. And his first goal of the season, just a freshman, is O'Grady.
I'll tell you what, McDonald not giving up on the play, able to come up with the trail check there, strong, looking to get it back here in transition.
Ooh! Playstead, by the way, with another great pass. He picks up the assist as Bellarmine scores to tie it up. And this time it's Dent McDonald who scores the goal for the Bellarmine Knights. He has 1 goal on the season. Now he has number 2. Great pass.
Well, and I'm going to read into this a little bit deeper because I had the opportunity to kind of talk with the coaches prior to the game. And the thing about it is they made it a point to be known that McDonald and Pate, as defensive middies, have the green light to get some plan.
So we're back underway, coming up on the 4-minute mark in the second period of play. Tied at 4. That is Playstead with another nice pass and another nice shot. Playstead has just picked up his 3rd assist of the game, and Christian Delarocco gets the goal for the Knights. And for the second time in this game, Bellarmine is in front.
Gary, there's a reason those guys are over on the sideline coaching, and I'm up here just calling it like I see it, because what I thought was going to be something was just the opposite. And look at that, getting things to happen inside, able to step into it. Great play call, Coach Soriano. Well done on the offensive end. Able to really kind of pick that pocket out. That, you know, you want to create room shooting on the outside, and I was hammering that home early in the. Both teams have now been able to take advantage of guys cutting through the inside, and it's made for some entertaining lacrosse. And now they push it back to the outside, keep the guys guessing. That's all you need, is to be able to step in with your hands free. And at those kind of close quarters right there, frankly, you should finish. And credit to the Golden Eagles, they did just that.
Yeah, Bobby O'Grady gets the goal, his 2nd goal of the day, and Marquette got 4 shots on that offensive set, and finally O'Grady sticks it in the net.
Well, you hit it right there, Gary. 4 shots on that offensive set, and that 5th one was the dagger, but you know, you had so much congestion inside once again that you allow that pinch, and once that happens, which is what are we drawing up here, looking to take advantage of that shorty on shorty. Kick it back up, keep the ball hot, step into it, boom. That's how you draw it up right there. That's exactly how you draw it up. I don't care if this is middle school, high school, or college. Watch this replay. You bring it down, downhill dodging, kick it back up top. You don't mess around with it. You keep the ball hot. Watch how quick O'Rourke's hands are in this. Well, as we get through here, I mean.
We are back underway here at Bellarmine University. Marquette with the ball, operating on offense, and the shot taken and goal was scored. Great shot there by Griffin Freeze.
Tell you what, that was sharp. That was a stinger, top shelf.
Griffin Freeze gets his first goal of the game.
And see how he keeps that threat with that little thrust of the stick and just, actually able to kiss it off Higginbotham's face mask. Right off the bucket.
I'll get to it in just a second. It's Noah Verlinde.
Yes. Well done, young man. Just a great slide, bringing the hammer. Reminds me of a Jeff Griffiths from back in the day.
Oh, no. Oh, and great shot in there as Marquette able to stick it in. And I'll pick up the number in just a second because he's lost in the crowd. But nevertheless, Marquette with another quick goal, and now they're back in front at 7-6.
They are, and I tell you, he might have hit his knee to the turf before letting that thing fly. Way to stay balanced here. So the slide comes, and it's late. Knows it's late, tucks down, and I tell you, that's a heads-up play. You know that someone is...
That was Roth looking for an opening, number 77. Not able to find anything, gave it up. Now working back over to the right side. Great defense in this series. Nice shot taken there as Bellarmine finally ties it back up. Shot taken right in the middle of the field, and the goal was scored by Luke Sinan, who gets his first goal of the afternoon. And we are now tied up at 7 apiece.
Hey, Bellarmine will take it. He didn't have the slide coming in the whether that was a little string in the whip or whether a little quick. He had all he wanted to work with the cage and kind of felt it pull to the right there a little bit.
Yeah, it was just he and goalie Alieri one-on-one, and Hub's not able to stick it in. Marquette gets a turnover there on the fast break, looking for the quick shot. They get it and get the goal, and it's the first of the day by Aaron Joseph, a defensive midi. He knocks it in and gives Marquette another lead as they go back up by 1 at 8-7.
Well, and credit his teammate number 99 for him being an absolute train on the tracks, taking a lick, finding a way to get it down to the offensive side. I mean, he did everything and then.
Free play here, and it's going to be an offsides call against Marquette once we get a stop in action.
Yeah, Bellarmine right here obviously is being a free play, but you can see them tucking in to give that lane. I've seen it a few times before. It's easy to call it sitting up here. But when you have those guys getting to the inside and pushing to the far side, it creates that downhill dodge. Very simple, take advantage of it, no slide, get your stick loose. Here it comes, and really he's got to go on the slide. 77's got to push that slide. He wants that one back. That's amazing. So you got 30 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. You got your big gun up top. You're going to slide to him early. He's going to look to distribute. See what they can kind of come up with here. He's looking to get comfortable. Look at 29, just looking to get it.
He did.
Good shot.
Shot taken over on that left side, and the goal was scored by number 13, Bobby O'Grady. His 4th goal of the game, and it is the game decider. As in overtime, the Golden Eagles win it off this shot by Bobby O'Grady.
It's a good shot.
Marquette.
You know what? It was a great game. Got to find a way to keep your head up if you're the Knights. If you're the Golden Eagles, is exactly what you were trying.